A man dumped his girlfriend after she expected him to pay for her entire birthday dinner with all of her friends. He posted to Reddit explaining that he'd booked a table at a nice restaurant to celebrate his girlfriend's 24th birthday with some of her friends. He admitted to making quite a bit more money than his girlfriend covering the rent and utilities for their apartment. While at the restaurant, he noticed that his girlfriend and her friends were ordering some of the most expensive things on the menu. But he didn't think too much about it, figuring he would cover the cost of his and his girlfriend's meals while her friends paid for themselves. At the end of the meal, the waiter asked him if he would like to split the bill, and he said yes. The bill came out to a total of $1,185. The faces of his girlfriend's friends dropped as soon as they realized they'd have to pay for their own meals. His girlfriend then gave him the silent treatment for a full week after her birthday. He assumed that him not paying might be the reason, but he refused to believe she would be that shallow. She did eventually tell him that he had embarrassed her by not paying for everyone. Because he was the man and because he organized the event, he was obliged to pay. But if his girlfriend expected him to pay for everyone, she should have made that clear beforehand. When he confronted her again about it, she told him that he needed to transfer the money that her friends had paid for their food, and then she would resume speaking to him. He broke up with her then and there. Just because one partner may earn more or traditionally take on certain roles, it doesn't mean they should automatically bear the financial burden of social events. Instead of assuming, financial expectations should always be discussed and mutually agreed upon. What do you think? Should the boyfriend have paid for the entire birthday meal?
No. Even me, I will never pay. And first of all, there's no way you can organize an event and then not having the actual budget. Like, what are you trying to do? It means you're not serious. You don't know what you're doing. They're supposed to discuss this prior. You know, if the birthday is coming, so what are you gonna do? If we can invite them at home, cooking a nice meal, that would be wonderful. But if you're trying to I see she was trying to impress her friends, showing them that my man, he can do things, he paying the bills, utilities and everything, and he going to fund my birthday. They're just doing it for attention and status, just showing off.
So let's talk about feeling invisible after the age of 40. I can tell you that even at 45 now, I feel invisible. I walk in the gym or the grocery store or just out and about doing things, and men do not look at me, or if they look away. But you're definitely a shell of what you once were after the age of around 40, 45, and everyone ages. It's inevitable, and it's coming for these younger girls who don't yet know what's up ahead in their 40s, going through perimenopause, the gray hair, the wrinkles, the sagging skin, the erratic periods, the mood swings, the weight gain, the insomnia. It is coming like a freight train, and it's going to happen to every single woman out here. There is no avoiding menopause. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're 40 and you feel overlooked and outnumbered by the younger women, you're not alone, because I'm feeling it too.
My midlife clients often tell me that they are starting to feel invisible in their lives. She had always enjoyed attention from the opposite sex all her life. Those looks that are everyday experiences, and the fact that it had always been really easy to meet men. But now it was different. She could walk into a room without any heads turning, and she was finding this difficult to cope with.
Most women, they do not believe in this until they are living that reality, because you'll be excluded in most men's life. Those men who want a family, you'll be out, you can't have no kids. And then those men who just want to date, they're successful and they want to date, they will go for the young women. So you'll be out, but you'll be still in a competition. So what you have to do, just look good, work on yourself, just market yourself, lose weight, be in shape, stay healthy. You will still be attractive at some point, because have you ever seen those old grannies? They are so sexy like crazy. So if you give up on yourself, men, they'll give up on you as well. So it's like that.
I fought hard enough to only go to the court one time and said to the court, it's like, and I think this was the maintenance court, it's like, she's demanding money from me more than I even earn.
Right.
How am I going to pay this? And if I did have the money, she would keep my son away from me. So it's fine. You could take me to jail. I don't care. And I screamed this out in court. And she saw, oh, this guy's serious. She asked the magistrate to speak to me on the side. She's like, you know what? You can have your son. You can have your son. She offered, you can have your son. It's okay. I can do fortnight visits. I must bear in mind that she didn't want the child. She didn't want to give birth to the child. COVID made the child come into place.
Okay.
So I was happy because like, yes, COVID can't make us get rid of a baby. And she's like, you can have the child. I'm like, okay, good. But she gave me conditions that you move out of Cape Town and you move to Pretoria.
All right. So you're close to her as well.
Yes, I had no choice. She didn't want to move to Cape Town. I had to move this side. I obliged, came back here and all. And then I raised my son for 2 years.
Right.
I mean, you've seen him in this house a couple of times.
Yeah, of course.
Single dad. And I'm out there raising my child is amazing. And then just one time, her and her dream guy, I believe they decided to break up. And I got to pay the price. She wakes us one day in a house where I've allowed her to come visit her child. The house is
open door, come in and out as you please.
The house is massive, so she could be in the house and I wouldn't even notice that she's here. Man, she's probably surprised. How did you rebuild from me stripping you off everything? It's like, it's hustling me, man. I'm never going to go down like that. And she decides she's taking my child. She's not bringing him back because I'm a bad father. And that's that. I'm a bad father. And now that I'm a bad father, guess what? I haven't seen my child since. After 2 years of raising him, not a single cent of maintenance paid from her, not anything required. Everything was paid by me. Now I'm a bad father. How did she reason that I was a bad father? I've been struggling to find myself, a spouse for multiple reasons. I don't think there's quality out there in our time.
No.
Number two, I don't think women are actually wanting to date. They just want to extract. So from time to time, she would see, women here because I allow her in the house. I'm like, yeah, we good now.
Yeah.
And then she's like, that's the reason. I don't want my son to be around other women. So I'm like, wait, did you not leave your son for another man? Now you want to pull a morality game? You know what? I didn't say this to her. She's probably going to listen to this for the first time. She knows what it was like for me chasing my first son. I'm not going to chase my second son. So I decided, you know what? I ain't taking nobody to court. Gelson's going to be a deadbeat now.
I don't know what's wrong with black women, but it's very rare to find old black couple in South Africa, bro. It's very rare. You just see other races, with colored and maybe white, but black couple, it's rare. You just see them, all the women going to work, like they're just working, and they're dating. And in South Africa, you have to understand that there's no love. You are just buying it. It's a commodity, because those women, they're just there for money. They want money, bro. If you don't have money, you'll die single as a man. So that's why you have to just focus on yourself, get that money together so you can enjoy time with the women. Don't fall in love, bro. It's not a good idea, because she can love you, but she'll still cheat on you for those men who have money. And it's so difficult to find out a woman in South Africa who have just one boyfriend. It's almost impossible, bro. If you've been watching till this far, I want to say thank you a lot for those who've been supporting my channel by subscribing to it. Let's engage in the comments and like the video. If you are new to the platform, we want to welcome you too. Welcome to the family, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 7,000 subscribers at the end of this month. That's our goal. Let's smash that milestone, and let's see how it will pick up from there. Thank you again, and see you on the next one.